children, today I am going to take your English as well as geography class. Let me first take your English class. Take out your Radiant Reader book, Chapter 8, Rajah Bhoje Part 3. In my last class, I have already explained how the jackal called himself Rajah Bhoje, and to prove himself as a merciful Raja, he allowed the lizard to drink water. The lizard, after drinking water, uttered a scornful speech and fled to the jungle, while the jackal began to chase the lizard. Now, let me tell you the story in jest. The lizard ran on, and when he found that the jackal was too close behind him, he climbed up on the branch of a cotton tree and hid himself behind one of the large pods of the crimson flower. The jackal stood under the tree and waited for the lizard to come down. After a while, the jackal found the lizard comfortably resting on the branch of a tree. So the jackal too thought of resting and laid down. Soon he fell asleep. On seeing this, the lizard, who was just pretending to sleep, crept down the trunk and ran along a low branch, then leapt to the ground with a heavy thud. On hearing the noise, the jackal woke up and began to chase again. When the lizard had almost reached the hole, the jackal caught his tail through his teeth and was trying to drag him back. To escape from the jackal, the lizard cunningly praised the jackal and forced him to utter "Gee-hum." The moment jackal's teeth slackened the hold, the lizard freed his tail and darted safely into the hole, and there he narrated his narrow escape from the wicked jackal, who called himself Rajah Bhoje. And with this, I am ending my English class. Now, let me start your geography. Chapter 4, Withering and Soil Formation. The outermost layer of the earth crust is called the lithosphere. It is made up of solid rocks. 3/4 part of the lithosphere is covered by water, and the rest forms the continent. Rocks. The solid heaps and masses of stones, minerals and other solid materials form the rocks. Rocks can be seen in the mountains and on the grounds also. Rocks are of different colors and shape. There are different materials that form the rocks. There are minerals that are mixed with the particles that form rocks. Most of the minerals have a crystalline structure. The common salt which we use is also a mineral. Its mineral's name is halite. Minerals are identified by their color, luster, structure and hardness. Rocks are of different colors, natures and properties, all of which depend upon the nature of the material that form the rock. Gold, silver, copper, iron, quartz, diamonds and many other minerals are found in the rock. Diamond is the hardest mineral, so it can be said that a rock is a piece of surface of the earth that is made up of many minerals. Rocks are found in different states, colors and shape over the surface. Rocks are of three kinds: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are the rocks which are formed when the molten materials, magma and lava come out from the inside the earth. Whenever any volcanic eruptions take place, literally igneous meaning coming out of fire, the cooling and solidification material coming out can happen underground or on the surface. Igneous rocks are often called primary rocks because all other rocks are formed from igneous rocks. When the magma and lava are cooled and take a solid form, igneous rocks are formed. Plutonic rock. These rocks are formed at great depths below the earth's surface. When magma is unable to reach the surface, it cools down slowly at great depth. Due to the slow cooling of magma, large-sized crystals are formed. Granite is an example of plutonic rock. It is found in Singhbhum and Ranchi districts of Chota Nagpur Plateau. Volcanic rocks. These rocks are formed when the lava flows out of the volcanoes. Lava cools rapidly and solidifies on the surface of the earth. Due to the rapid cooling of lava, small crystals are formed. These rocks are glassy in appearance. Basalt and gabbro are examples of volcanic rocks. Sedimentary rocks. When the igneous rocks cool down, they wither and break down into parts. The broken parts of the igneous rocks are called sedimentary rocks. Metamorphic rocks. When the igneous rocks as well as the sedimentary rocks undergoes a process of change in form, appearance and quality by way of weathering and erosion, a physical process of change starts working on this rock. This process of change is called metamorphism, and the rocks that are formed after the process are known as metamorphic rocks. An example of transformation is that of granite, which is an igneous rock, into gneisses, and limestone, which is a sedimentary rock, into marble. Taj Mahal is made of pure marble, which is in white in color. Rock cycle, the process of change in the formation of rocks, goes on in the form of a cycle which is called the rock cycle. As pointed out earlier, igneous rocks are exposed to weathering and erosion by wind, running water, glaciers and sea waves. However, running water is the chief agent of erosion. Flowing water carries it with small pieces of rock. Simultaneously, minerals are also dissolved in the water. Rock pieces are dissolved mineral form the river lobe, which the river deposits in its bed or along its valleys. Such deposits are called sediments. Gradual deposition and accumulation of these sediments take place. These are squeezed and cemented together under pressure, which finally becomes rock. Such stratified rocks are known as sedimentary rock. Example: sandstone, shale, gravel and conglomerate. And with this, I am ending my today's class. Goodbye.